has a big reason to celebrate, and his story is certainly good to know.
Obviously, he's wearing it, so this is about to be game changer.
The game changer for Arizona artist Jay Pierce, Samuel L. Jackson's appearance on ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live 11 months ago.
Hey, what's going on?
Months earlier, the actor had befriended Jay Pierce on Instagram. Pierce sent him a t-shirt he painted, and he wore it on Kimmel.
Where'd you get that shirt?
Thank you. This guy, Jay Pierce. He's an artist. He lives in Arizona. He does really cool, renditions of me and other things.
Thanks to Samuel L., Jay Pierce was literally an overnight sensation.
When that happened, I was just like, wow. And then everybody was hitting me up like, yo, I just seen your stuff on there. Samuel's rocking your stuff. So it was dope, man. It was very awesome.
Samuel L. Jackson has now become a mentor to Jay Pierce, but that was just the beginning. During the NBA's postseason tournament in the bubble back in August, LeBron James sported one of his face masks.
Man, is he really wearing the mask? He is.
Jay Pierce had arrived. The sale of his artwork exploded. His paintings sell for hundreds of dollars apiece, often through direct messaging on Instagram. But this huge success as an Arizona-based artist is a far cry from his days as a homeless teen in the Bay Area.
Pretty much homeless at 16. I used originally from San Jose, so that's pretty much where it all started for me. And I'm 32 now, so it was a real life learning lesson, like being on my own at 16 and just growing and just doing my own business.
He began painting on T-shirts for his friends. That led to painting on canvas and a way to make a living. He says his unique style definitely has its roots in his skateboarding background.
It falls in between pop art, modern art, street art, but I would say I always go by urban art just because it's, real urban, colorful, loud, positive.
With that positive urban art, Jay Pierce is taking the Arizona art scene by storm. He's in very high demand.
And now I'm doing paintings and murals and artwork for big companies, celebrities and athletes. So it's really awesome to see how everything's blowing up.
When Officer Adam Price saw a woman waving him down, he immediately assumed the worst.
And I was thinking, oh no, something's wrong.
I know you put it around your neck.
And if you ask Michelle, it was a crisis.
You can't do senior pictures without formal.
Her son Elijah Darling and his friend Jalen Lewis were taking high school senior pictures out at Liberty Park. But when it came time for a change of clothes, their hands were tied.
I don't know how to tie a tie.
Instead of properly around their necks.
I figured Miss Michelle knew how to tie a tie.
A simple request of Officer Price, sure.
I did the 4-in-hand. It's the easiest one. It's the first one I learned to do.
Once he could remember how to do it himself.
It's actually been a couple of years.
But what started as a plea for help turned into a meaningful encounter.
I don't think I've ever interacted with a police officer before.
Because at the same time, these knots were tied into place.
It was nice to be able to approach him comfortably and whatnot.
Any preconceived notions were unraveling.
I hate when people say all cops are bad. Some are bad, not all. So yeah, it was definitely nice to see one of those good cops, because he was a good cop.
I mean, I'm glad that I was a part of that. They may not remember me, but they remember that they had a positive interaction with an officer, and I like that, and I want them to be able to come to us for anything that they need, even if it's just small talk.
It was a lesson in perspective Officer Price needed too. Just moments before their meeting, he handled a much different call.
A double overdose. It gets a lot of things spinning. Really bad call.
It's not very good.
Give me a second, Caleb.
These three now have ties that bind.
It just makes my whole day better.
In ways they never could have expected.
Small things, simple things, they can make a difference.
We still have some pretty amazing women to catch up with.
When all is said and done, you're gonna have a huge hand in getting us to Mars. Do you ever think about that? That blows my mind.
Her mission is good to know.